Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jocelyn. Hi, hello, welcome. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe so you guys can watch more videos like this. So today I have a book review for you guys. We're going to be talking about Bride by Hazelwood. So if you guys want to know more about this book, then keep on watching. So if you guys know who Hazelwood is, she is the author of The Love Hypothesis, which was such a very popular book on TikTok a few years ago, probably 2 years ago. She is the author of the Love Hypothesis series. That's probably why her name sounds familiar. She ventured out and wrote a paranormal book, and I was like, okay. This one was also very popular, and so I read it when it came out with my cousin and her friends. We have a little group chat for like a book club, I guess you could say. We had this book as an option to read, and we all read it, and it was so good. I did rate this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I did not give it a 5 stars just because I wanted a little more action, a little more drama, and I feel like the drama and the action was there. It's just it wasn't just elevated. You get me? I expected a little bit more. Essentially, just to summarize what this book is about, we have vampires and werewolves, and then in the middle we have freaking humans, okay? Main character, she is a vampire. Her name is Misery Lark. She is the daughter of a very powerful councilman from their vampire world to live with the humans as a collateral damage thing, if you will, in case they cross each other and war happened, like they would kill the vampire, right? So he sends her off to be that. And so from a young age, she's never really been with her father or her brother. Her mom died at a very young age, so she was always an outcast person. Like, no one really got along with her. She didn't get along with people. Like, people thought that she was weird. So she's lived her whole life basically with humans. While living there, she did have a roommate who became her best friend, who she thought was essentially human. Became best friends, and they were cool and everything, until one day her best friend goes missing, and then she wants to get revenge and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna find her. Like, someone took her, I'm gonna find her. Like, I know she did not just disappear out of nowhere. So Misery is basically called back to her father and the vampire world because in the human world there's gonna be a new government, I guess you could say, and the one who was in alliance with the vampires is no longer gonna be the role of the government. So the father wants to form an alliance with werewolves because now this is gonna help the werewolf world and the werewolves. So in this scenario, or in this world, werewolves are way more powerful than vampires, and if a werewolf bites you, you dead, okay? You gone. Misery's father, his idea is to marry her off to the alpha of the werewolves, and this is where all this drama happens because she feels like she's being used left and right, and it sucks because it's from her father. The werewolves have a new alpha. His name is Lo. He challenged the old alpha, so now he is the alpha. With the old alpha, like, things were horrible. There's a lot of like rules and stuff, and so he came along and he is fixing everything. So this book is a marriage of convenience. If you like that trope, definitely go for it because this book is also spicy, okay? Eventually they have to get married. They're at their wedding. They meet for the first time at their wedding. She sort of feels like a strange feeling when she sees him, but then so does he, and then turns out that that's actually her mate. Get married. He takes her back to where they live. He does have a little sister that he takes care of, who is also pretty much of an outcast, stepsister, I believe, but she's also somewhat of an outcast because she hasn't turned yet. And so they're kind of worried because she is half werewolf, half human, so they don't really know what to expect. Misery is very, I want to say she's kind of sarcastic. She's funny. She likes the darkness, I guess you could say, because obviously they're vampires. They can't really be in the light. She sleeps in the closet most of the time. Keep her inside the house. She doesn't really go out or hang out with any of the werewolves because obviously they don't like vampires. Super safe. They just keep her inside the house. She decides to become friends with them because she's like, I'm here already anyways. There's nothing else that I could do. I can't escape. I can't run because if not, they're going to kill my family. So she's like, might as well be friends with them. Does have enemies there, and they try to like get her out or to like get her killed. But the alpha is so powerful, he could smell lies. So he knows that doing this to her are lying. The person who actually tried to attack her in the hallway of the house, he was sent by these rebels, I guess you could say. He doesn't know specifically who, but Misery actually has a certain power. She could go into the person's mind and basically like knock them out, I guess, so that they could speak the truth, if that makes sense. That's how they find out that he was sent to come and kill her. It's really really good. It becomes spicy eventually because they're mates, so they really can't hold back. They have a lot of, not a lot of, they have spicy scenes. She ends up leaving her scent in his room because they're right next to each other. They're connected by a door. Doing some stuff inside the closet. Like, there's spicy stuff in there that you're just like, oh. And then obviously him being a werewolf, he's knotted. He has a knot in his, you know. Basically, the head is covered so that nothing comes out. And it inflates when it does. If that makes sense. Google it better because I don't know how to explain it. And so it's been a while since she's seen her family. Eventually, she does get to see her brother. Her brother actually tells her the truth of what everything that's going on, of what he's planning to do and overtake the father. Maria once again gets kidnapped or something like that. And she is sent to this room that has no windows or anything. And that's when she finds her best friend. She's been in there the whole time. Actually, when they escape, they find out that they're actually in the dad's building. So she's just like confused, and then that's when she finds out that her father is like the one who's doing all the fucking shit that's been happening to people. A lot of the drama until the very end, I feel like, and I feel like it went by really really quickly because the moment you find out that it's the dad, everything happens, like the fighting, the truth comes out, like everything. So it's just like everything happens in like literally 1 or 2 chapters. Good story. I liked it. I think the spicy level is probably like a 3, maybe. It's up there, but it's not like, oh my god, you get me? It's more like, okay. So it's a good story. I enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. It does. I feel like the epilogue leaves off for it to give like a second book. So hopefully there is a second book to this. If you guys read this book, let me know what you guys thought about it. And if you guys enjoyed it, let me know. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.